Hey everyone, Pastor AJ here. Let me say thank you so much for choosing to be small group leaders at this year's D Now called The Weekend. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up on a few things, ways to work with your small group, and just some other things I want you to know as we go into the weekend this weekend. So the first thing is me just saying thank you. Thank you so much, because there's no way that I could do an event like this without all the leaders that are sacrificing their time and energy to be a part of this. So thank you so much. The next thing, what I need first from our leaders is on Thursday, you will receive the information for all of your students. You're going to get a copy of their forms along with the names of their parents and the parents' cell phone numbers. I need you to text each parent for your small group, introduce yourself, your co-leader, and your host home. You're going to let them know that the students are supposed to be dropped off at 6 o'clock at the host home and give them the address of the host home. Tell parents that the students are to eat dinner before they come, but there will be snacks afterward. If a parent says that a student needs to leave early, just let me know. Here's a few to-dos for you to do with your small group. Number one, make sure that all students feel welcome, whether they're a student that you know very well or a brand new student. We want every single one of them to feel welcome to be a part of this event. The next thing is to make sure that any of those students who are found kind of on the outside of the group, it's our job as leaders to bring them in. We want them to feel as a part of our family. You are going to be the person that bridges the gap between those students and the students that are part of our youth group. We want to encourage our student leaders to be pouring into those who are new to the group. I want to encourage you guys to learn names of students. You could do this before you actually leave the host home on Friday, before you come to service, by playing one of the name games. If you need advice on some of those games to play, let me know and I can explain that to you. But I would encourage you to do everything you can to learn their names as early as possible. In the evenings, whenever you guys get back together at the host homes, small group times are not mandatory, but they are encouraged. We just want this to be a laid back setting, okay? It's to sit around with your group, ask what they liked, what they didn't like, if they have any questions about the things that were talked about, and really just have a laid back conversation about the things that God is doing this weekend at this event. Overall, just love and encourage these students and make sure that no students are ever left alone. We never want them to be alone, because then they feel like this is an event that they're not enjoying. A few rules for you to know as an adult is don't hang out with your favorite student the whole time. Some of us have relationships with students, and I don't want you guys to just spending all your time with those that you're comfortable with. Make sure you're spending time with those who need it. Also, if you have adult friends that are also serving in this event, I don't want to find you guys spending time with just your adult friends. You're here as leaders, so I really want you guys to be pouring into these students. Never be alone in the host home or in a vehicle with a student, same gender or not. You never know what can happen or what students could say, so make sure that you always have that accountability of having multiple students with you or having your co-leader with you when you're with students. I need you guys to contact me if you have any questions about anything. If you see anything or hear anything questionable that happens or is talked about, if a student needs something or if a leader needs something, contact me. Or if you have any emergencies, call me. So if you need anything or if you want to ask any questions, shoot me a text just in case I'm in the middle of something. But if there's an emergency, call me. One more thing I want you guys to know is that if you need reimbursement for gas as you transport students to and from Evergreen and the host homes, hold on to your receipt when you fill up at the end of the event. Bring that receipt to me and I'll reimburse you in full. I'm sending a copy of the schedule. Look over that. Understand that it is your job as a small group leader to transport your small group from the host home to the church and from the church to the host home. Some of you might have more than 8 students, so you're going to need help with transportation. I'll talk with you guys on a one-on-one basis for each of those groups. If you have any other questions, let me know. Thanks.